We just spent over $100 million on free agents to end up with this team. That is the catching situation. Manny Pena and Kurt Casale. Beautiful. First base, that free agent that we signed, John Arabu. He is going to be our starting first baseman. We're going to have Joey Votto behind him. We'll put Eric Hosmer in AAA with Astudillo, Ryan O'Hearn, Matt Reynolds. Again, we're going to be the retirement home. We're going to be the retirement home for a lot of these veterans that would just rot away on the free agent list instead. Ken Fujita, welcome to the major leagues. We are going to play people who have no business being in the majors as a shameless way of self-promotion. So Ken Fujita makes the roster. Third base, Buddy Chan. Congratulations to Buddy. You have also made the roster. I might have to call up and send down some other people. But, hey. Cross that bridge when we come to it. Shortstops. Okay, we don't have an actual shortstop. So Almeida Diaz was signed just... Well, no, he was still here. Tim Beckham. Congrats to Tim Beckham. You can be the backup. You can be the backup. Then the outfield is hilarious. Really. Okay, Calhoun down in triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Well, if we wanted to do a fifth. Yeah, Jake Cave can play there. Nah, we gotta get JBJ on the roster. Gotta get Jackie Bradley Jr. on the roster. Let's get Jake Cave down in triple. Everyone's in triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So DJ Stewart and company. You guys. Oh, actually, we have Robert Morey. I forgot about him. He's got to be on that major league roster for sure. So sorry to. Let's send down Tommy Pham. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So AAA. 1, 2, 3. Let's send Lorenzo Cain down. Send Kyle Garlick down. Justin Upton. Remember the days of Justin Upton hitting dingers. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's good. All right. Then pitching-wise, we have Shohei Ohtani. Shintaro Fujinami. Carlos Carrasco. Wade Miley. Kenta Maeda. And Zach Greinke will be the pitchers on roster. And, actually... we're just going to go for it. Dana Yamada. Let's get Shelby Miller out of there. Let's get Tommy LaStella out of there. Dana Yamada to the 40-man. Straight to the majors. Garth Amasa to the 40-man and straight to the majors. Why not? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And honestly, we'll go with Zach Greinke. We'll go with Zach Greinke. And then we still have to set up relievers and everything. We'll do that in a second. Let's sim a couple of days. Hey, we won a game. Spring training or not, let it be known we won a game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh boy. We, I don't know what this game's going to do for us to have enough players. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be real interesting. The bullpen. Howard Chan. I need to drop somebody else off the 40-man. Chad Pinder. Why not? Howard Chan, congratulations. You've made the roster. We'll drop Strickland down. I am sure this game is going to tell me, you need to sign more dudes. How much did we pay Ohtani? Oh, max. Front-loaded deal. Technically $35 million a year for 11 years. Max. How could we not? Anything to bring him home. Let's see, 1, 2... Well... I'm second right on the 40-man. Who's on the 40-man here? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, I'm just going to leave it and see what the game does. I'm going to leave it, just see what the game does. Let's go to regular season. Top prospects list, you'll be shocked that we likely have no representation. Andrew Painter, though, of the Phillies is currently the top prospect in baseball. And guys, I just can't believe it. We don't have anybody on the top 50 prospects list. The disrespect. The disrespect. Our scouts should still be fun. Woo! Oh, that's right. We had a scout retire. That's why we have so much money. Okay, well, given that fact, then $76,700 plus the $25,500 is $102. So we can go for someone like Connie Bravo to replace Gregory McMahon. That leaves us with $500 left in our budget. That's good. Check if any are from Japan and trade for them. With what value? Look at this team. With what value do you guys think we're going to be able to pull off a trade right now? It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Oh, goodness. All right. So that's all well and good. And if there were any good prospects in from Japan, we'd know about them already. So really quickly, let's go back to user settings, turn off the auto lineup, auto rotation, because we want to go to our rotation. We trade prospects for veteran players really easily. Yes, but our veteran players suck. That's the difference. It is an all Japanese starting five. Look at this. Otani, Fujinami, Maeda, Yamada, and Garthamasa. Beautiful. And we will set up Howard Chan as our closer. Why did we nuke the team? Because we are going to build a club of all Japanese players. Try to make it a success. In terms of the lineup, Otani indeed when he's not pitching. Oh, I know, Smoot. Didn't the jerseys come out great? Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if I can showcase the road jerseys here yet. Give me a second. I did show them off a minute ago, though. So what we want to do... I feel bad because I wanted Joey Votto to be able to play. But Buddy Chan plays it first. So sorry to Votto, but Arabu's got to be in. Beckham's out for Fujita. And we got to have Mori in left. That works for me. So yeah, I feel bad about Joey Votto, but I mean, Shohei Ohtani's our DH. So just to make sure that the players that we care about are higher in the lineup and getting more at bats, we'll go ahead and do that. Works for me. So, do we have anybody with decent speed? We do. Buddy Chan can lead off. We'll have Arabu, Otani, and then Mori and Fujita. just to get them a little bit more playing time. And then against lefties, same thing. Whether or not you prefer Fujita or Fujita, it is essentially the same thing. All right, and then the same thing. Let's get the boys those extra at bats. Beautiful. So yeah, Otani will get his fair share of playing time, and we were paying him $35 million a year. You bet we're gonna play him a bunch. You bet. We start off our season against the White Sox. I want to see if I can fully showcase the look here really quickly. Please don't load in. Of course, we have a created Tokyo Dome. It's not going to let me change the jerseys, but hey, the home jersey is what matters. So we are ranked dead last in everything except pitching, defense, and speed. That is the Otani effect. 100% that is the Otani effect. We are going to be absolute trash. I'm going to set the over-under. We'll put up a prediction in chat. I am going to put the over-under at 50 wins. 50 wins will be the over-under. And you could argue that's a bit, you know, you can argue that's even a little bit high. And maybe it's a little bit easy to predict that. But can Shohei Ohtani win us some games? That's the big question. That is the big question. If I hit edit player, I mean, look at these fucking, look at this. Look at this. That's a look right there. That's a look right there. All right, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Of course, oh my God. Well, we beat the White Sox in the season opener. You'll love to see it. All right, scouting wise. So we pretty much know how this works. We are going to spend a good amount of time on international discovery. Try and find just as many dudes as we can that might be available to us. So infield, catcher, pitcher will start us off here just to make sure we know everyone that's available to us. Double A, I'm going to go auto-fix pitching staff, auto-fix rotation. All right, 2-7. 2-7, though. Look at that. All right, found a couple of extra pitchers, couple extra infielders. Let's edit this. Well, given that we didn't find catchers, let's just set that to outfield and look again for another week. 3-12 to start the year. Maybe 50 was a bit adventurous. All right, let's go ahead. We're still discovering people in each position here, too. Let's look again. One more week. One more week. As we beat Pittsburgh 4-17. All right, we found a couple more pitchers, couple more outfielders. Let's have this spot look at catcher one more time. But let's double check now if we have anybody available. Let's start at catcher. Do we have anybody available at catcher? Michael Saito. Okay, we do at least have a catcher available. That's an upgrade on last year for sure. Big time upgrade to actually at least have someone available. Do we have anybody else? No. First base. Michael Song out of South Korea. South Koreans have been a hell of a lot more prevalent than Japanese players so far. Thomas Taguchi out of Washington. Chu-chan! South Korean. Great name, though. Great name. Eric Shabazian from Mississippi. Sure. All right, not looking good at first base. What about second? Top Seaver? Rocky Milano. Oh, no. Dudley Rico. Great name. Oh, come on. This is, this isn't looking great. This isn't looking great right now. Ryan out of Chinese Taipei. What about third baseman? Akio Chan, 6'5". This guy's a Hulk. Also Brock Berger. All right, so we got a catcher and a third baseman. We'll focus on those positions, and that's fine by me. Let's hope one of these guys is magically good. We do not have a valid lineup. Somebody got hurt. Who got hurt? Robbie Grossman. Out for a month or two. That is unfortunate. We get Jackie Bradley Jr. in there. Let's get JBJ in there. Just to fill that out. Buddy Chan batting 244. Ohtani 318. Says I just hit a dinger. All right, we are 4-23. Neither Saito or Chan are looking that great. We have had no luck finding new catchers, so Michael Saito is our only real option. I am going to scout infield one more time, and we'll keep looking at those two. 6 and 27. Nobody else in the infield. Okay. Well, neither of those guys are looking all that grand right now, so I'm a little bit afraid. A little bit afraid here. Let me have a shortstop. We have the 3rd overall pick. As it stands. Okay, Eric Yabu at shortstop. He's projected outside the 1st round, but at least he's someone who's... I mean, he's going to be the gold for us right now because he might actually be half decent. Let's hope we don't have to take a complete scrub with that 3rd overall pick. We'll be the Rockies of this run. We are 8 and 31. I can't wait until our elimination number starts. All right, Yabu is okay, but not amazing, right? Not amazing. So that's a little bit scary, just a little bit. So I will mark down Akio Chan at 3rd base. Now that we can take him out of there. Are there any other shortstops?
He currently owns the best ERA in the American League.
Any other shortstops?
Held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners.
Reese Kahn in New York. Not looking good here. Left field. Got the Mac Martin.
The Nats combined
out of Mexico.
as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-1.
Koji Watanabe. All right, we do have an outfielder, so catcher, shortstop, and left. We might as well just mark down our other options here. We got Eric Yabu at shortstop because I can't shortlist these guys now. Saito, and then at left it is Koji Watanabe. All right. Hey, there are already, from the kind of looks of it, more players available to us this year than the entirety of last year. Somebody else just got hurt. Ah, Buddy Chan. Fractures his hand. He's out for 1 to 2 months. 693 OPS. We've had players of a much higher rating struggle more than he has. So lineup-wise... Arabu can play 3rd now, and that means Joey Votto can play 1st base. I'm here for it. So, welcome to the lineup, Joey Votto. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. 9 and 30. Now 9 and 36. Jesus. Okay, maybe 50. Honestly, I was going to put it at like 25 wins, but I thought it would be too obvious. Apparently not. Okay, unfortunately, MLB has Eric Yabu projected 44th. Our scouts say he's worth pick number 114. That's a little bit painful. That's a little bit painful. We do have Robert Sato as another outfielder. So far, this draft is not very promising. Not at all.
The Yankees allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win.
I don't think we have anybody in center field either. Someone's scouts are lying. Yeah. All right. Nobody in center. What about in right?
The Marlins tallied 5 home runs overall as they
Well, great mustaches. That's about it.
9-6. The Metropolitans allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got
Okay.
the best of the visiting Red Birds.
Pitchers. Oh, Bill Bowser. Great name. Great name. Unfortunately. Oh, this isn't looking very good. Come on, DJ Nunn or Gary Mann. We do have Ryan Arabu. Is there anybody else? No. Ryan Arabu, who is not projected to be drafted. We'll look at him, Sato, and Watanabe.
And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into
the draft might be a little bit more heartbreaking than I was expecting. AAA we can auto fix. All right, Kenta Maeda. Jesus. 8 runs a game. That's good, right? That's good. God damn. All right. Yeah, Watanabe's not looking amazing. Sato's also not looking amazing. Let's go to outright relievers. Do we have anybody? Anybody at all?
The Rangers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they
We got former NHL defenseman Tom Gilbert.
The Colorado Rockies put up 16 hits on the day as they pummeled the Yankees 10-4.
This is a little bit more painful than I thought.
Sent 3 balls into the seats as they got
Good old Jason Todd.
9-1.
Yeah, this was just a little bit more painful
They got the extra innings win over the White
than
Sox.
I thought it would be.
The Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Guardians in Cleveland.
John Scott.
Trey Turner
We make an exception.
as the Phillies down Detroit 3-2. He is among the National League leaders in stolen bases. The Royals
Well,
11 hits as a team as they beat the visiting
I don't believe we have a single relief pitcher.
grabbed his 2nd win of the year.
There's that one closer.
5-1. Jake Cronenworth
But,
was a major force at the plate with 6 RBI.
yeah.
Were winners over the Reds 9-4.
What about starters?
The win, his 4th this season as
Boy, couldn't we use a great starting pitcher.
totaled 11 hits as they beat the
Michael Koo?
4-3. The Orioles put together 10 total hits as they got
South Korea to glory would have been the better way to go. At least so far.
for today. Enjoy the games and we'll talk
At least so far. Oh my god, please? How? How is our luck so bad right now? Robert Kondo. There we go. Jesus. Whew. Rough beginnings for us here, man. Very rough beginnings. All right, let's see. We have a Rabu completely scouted. He's trash, but he'll probably end up being our trash.
the Mariners were winners over
Fernando Fernandez, great name.
Rangers allowed only 5 hits as
Fit the bill for
a
us.
home victory against the Astros 6-2. Ian
Rufus Dawson.
7 this season as the Braves
All these
hosted
great
Los Angeles
names.
2-1.
Tadahito Fong. There we go. We're not going to expand it, at least not yet.
As they beat the O's in Baltimore.
It's the second draft. Oh my god, we beat the Dodgers in a game. Shohei Ohtani, you're a wizard. But our trash is pretty much every fan's take. That's fair. That's fair. But in this case, it's 100% accurate, though.
In the major leagues on Saturday, starting in the
All right.
NL West.
Let's give it a little bit more time.
14 hits in the game as they grab the win
We still have 27 days until the draft. 14 and 55. Hey, about those 50 wins. All right. So, again, in left, we have Robert Sato, starting pitcher, a Robert Kondo, starting pitcher, Tadahito Fong. Let's get Sato and Kondo out of there.
collected win number 3 this year, helping the Astros get by the
All right, again, double checking.
The Mets racked up 11 hits as
Japanese starting pitchers.
the Seattle Mariners knocked out 10 hits
And
as a team.
crying
Beat the visiting Rays 4-2.
over the lack
Their 6th in a row.
of Japanese
Trying to give up just 5 hits
start.
as they got the
Jeff
win.
Favre, crying over the lack of Japanese
4 hits as they beat the
starting pitchers. Yeah, we've already seen all these guys. Okay, well,
They now have 9. Cal Quantrill tossed a dominating complete game.
it's gonna be a massive reach with that first pick. I'll promise you that much.
In the AL in shutouts.
I will promise you that much.
As they plundered the Pirates 9-3. The Braves,
This is going to be
as they got the best of the Phillies,
absolutely painful.
the Arizona Diamondbacks allowed only 5.
Honestly, let's just go back to trying to discover new players.
3-0.
You never know.
Swung the bat well with 3 hits.
You never know.
Took care of the Reds 7-5.
We might, I mean, catcher you can, but let's be honest, a guy named frickin'
7-4.
Jeff Favre isn't gonna be
The opposition at bay.
Japanese, so there's no point in looking.
Visiting Padres 4-1.
You can pretty much tell by the name pool. Ooh, a winning streak. 2 in a row is a streak, right? We won 3 games that week. 50 wins, here we come. Yeah, Tadahito Fong's not very good. We did discover 2 new pitchers, though.
Morning, welcome to Inside the Show.
Recently scouted. Yep, neither of them are going to work for us.
14 hits in total.
Again, we just never find catchers. What about infield?
Got 12
And let's go outfield, because catchers just do not exist.
The Bo Sox
13 days out from this next draft. I'm kind of afraid at this point because it's not looking good. We got 1 new pitcher discovered. And that pitcher is Japanese, Matthew Matsui.
Saturday. Starting out
A reliever, okay.
the Yankees total the
Well, out of nowhere,
the Ducks.
we do get an extra reliever to look at.
Seth Martinez had
Okay.
his victory of the year as the Astros got past the Giants.
Well, maybe, just maybe, he'll end up being very, very good. Time will tell. But there's a draft's worth of prospects if it makes all of them available to us.
Over the visiting Rangers.
So maybe, just maybe, even if they're not the best players, we might still be able to get
Visiting Royals
a good
12-1.
amount of players.
Sean Manaea got his 6th win of the
Hopefully.
year out of the